Hey, this is Russ. If you could hear it in my voice, yeah, I'm sick again. It seems like an ongoing thing with me. How long have I been sick now? I don't know, what, October, November? November, let's say? Okay, even if we said November. Yeah, I'm still sick. The coughing went away, now it came back. Yep. So this is Anything Goes Monday, but I'm going to tell you, Anything Goes Monday is quickly transitioning into Russ's Lousy Health Mondays. Yeah, I didn't make a video on Thursday or Saturday because I was just out of it. I just couldn't function. So I'm still not able to function too well. Yeah, I've got a cold sore on my lip and everything. Yeah, I've got a sore throat a little bit. I've been coughing again. I've coughed so much that I feel like I've done 100 sit-ups. You ever know what I'm talking about? Where you cough so deep that it's like doing stomach crunches. Yeah, maybe I'll lose some weight that way. Speaking of weight, I checked my my weight, and as you know, we were trying to lose 10 pounds before the riding season starts again. Riding season for me typically will be around April, I think. Yeah, end of March, sometime in April, something like that. I'm already down 14 pounds. All right, we were hoping to lose 10, but this is from a whole different journey, as you know. For those of you who don't know, let me say this first. Mondays is going to be turning into my health updates, I think. Yeah, we were going to do product reviews. We did a couple, but I haven't been getting a whole lot of stuff being offered that's really interesting to me, so I think I'm going to hold off on those things. We may throw other things in there too, but I like talking about what's happening, within my life and letting you guys know. And as you know, I was recently diagnosed with diabetes and high blood pressure. So I'm going to give you updates on Mondays about how I'm doing with those things. And then also, anything else that happens with me. This kind of reminds me of how this channel first started. As you might know, it started out as a knee replacement channel when I had my knee replacement done. And for 2 years, I just sat there and talked about my knee. Yeah. So, I think this is a whole different health journey for me now. And I'm going to give you my feelings on how these things came about and how I'm trying to resolve some of these things too. So, okay. So anyways, speaking of weight, I dropped 14 pounds, and it's going to continue to keep going down. We already know that. So, but besides the coughing and things, and my nurse practitioner, I still haven't seen a regular doctor yet because I can't get to see him until March 20th, where he'll do my first physical. I had to switch doctors, as you may or may not know, and because of that, I was referred to another doctor, but his schedule's so tied up until then, so they gave me a nurse practitioner to deal with this potential diabetes thing, and she said, yeah, you've got diabetes at this point. So it's just another thing I have to deal with at this point. So let me give you an update on all of this diabetes things and what I'm doing to take care of it, all right? So first thing they gave me was losartan, I believe it's called, and that's for high blood pressure. It's a small little pill. I mean, if that thing's even like looks like a sliver of something. It's so small. I don't see any major improvement in the blood pressure thing. I mean, it's dropped down a few points, but it's still high blood pressure. But I think it takes a while for that thing to actually happen, especially when something that small. But anyway, I don't have any side effects from it or anything like that. Okay. Now, since I got diagnosed with the diabetes about a week ago, a little over, just a tad over a week ago, I had been waiting for something called Rybelsus. And I was told by the nurse practitioners they will probably turn you down because they usually do because they don't want to pay for this thing. This thing is about $1,100 if you pay it out of pocket. And of course, the insurance doesn't really want to pay for this, right? So they're gonna deny you. Now she's been putting a claim for this guy really needs it. I really do. I mean, based on my numbers, it's sky high. And so they're not going to give it to me. So she keeps appealing it. So if it goes through, fine. But in the meantime, she says, let's start you on metformin. Metformin is probably the most common diabetes medication. Many people take it. It's been around a long time. I don't know what it costs, but the copay was, I don't know, $8, $10, something like that. And that was good for, I think, 30 days, something like that. They're starting me out with one pill for the first 1 week, and if I survive that and there's no real major complications with the side effects, then they'll move me to 2 pills every day. Right? So typically they say your side effects would be things like diarrhea, excessive gas, things like that. I mean, nothing major, I don't think, but yeah, those type of things. So I only took my first pill yesterday because I just got it. Yeah, it was a week before I even got any type of diabetes medication because the insurance company's been taking so long and they keep turning me down. So this one, of course, went through because it is the most common. They're going to give it to you and it's cheap. All right. So we'll see if this helps or not. I think they said that Rybelsus also helps in weight loss. Okay. So maybe that's why she wanted to give that to me. I don't know why she prefers that over this metformin, but we're starting out with metformin and we may shift to Rybelsus or add 2 together. I have no idea what they're going to do. All right. But at this point, that's what I'm doing. I took my first dosage yesterday. You take it during supper. So I don't feel any different. Never had any diarrhea, none of that stuff. So I'm good. Let's see what happens when they give me 2 of them in one day. Now, she also gave me some medication for coughing and something for post-nasal drip type of thing. What was that thing called? Flonase. She says, take that. So I'm taking that stuff now. So yeah, my voice is all messed up because I woke up with a sore throat and everything, and everything's not good. It's just been bad news all around. So my concentration on looking at the e-bike stuff is kind of fell a little bit. I don't, when you're sick, you just don't feel like doing research and doing things like that. I spent most of my time on that recliner chair. I told you guys I've been sleeping on that recliner chair for a while. I went back to the bed, okay, but then when this coughing and stuff started again, I said I got to get out of here. I can't infect Mrs. Wright with it. So I went back downstairs to the recliner chair, and there I've been again. I mean, I feel like I lived a good chunk of my life on that recliner chair since the knee replacement, and then now with this coughing and stuff. So anyway, that's where I sit with those things. So here's my feeling is the weight loss will continue simply because I am watching what I'm eating now. In fact, I felt so bad in the last couple of days from coughing and just feeling kind of miserable about everything that I didn't even feel like eating. And the things I've been eating is really, it's been salads. Here's what I have in my salad, just so you know. I have romaine lettuce. See, it's this memory thing. Romaine lettuce with a hard-boiled egg. Some people feel the hard-boiled egg is not good for diabetes, but got to have some taste on something. So I have about a half a cucumber, quarter to a half a cucumber per salad. I put in some chicken, so I'll take like chicken leg, and I'll just slice off maybe half of the chicken leg. Put that in there. And I've been putting mozzarella cheese in there as well, although I ran out, so I'm going to have to go get some. I don't really feel like going out, but I think I have to. I got to get some stuff. And sadly, I've been eating a Thousand Island dressing. Now, I know that's not good for diabetes because it's got sugar and stuff in there, but I have so much of the stuff at this point, I just feel like I got to eat it and get it out of there. And then I can start moving on to something more healthier, maybe like olive oil and balsamic vinegar, or what would they use that? Apple cider vinegar? I don't know what it is. I've been looking at YouTube videos telling you how to make your own dressing. I'm sure I'm not going to like it. I'm usually a Thousand Island type of guy, okay? But I've got to find a way to be better. So I'm gonna have to make that stuff too. So yeah, it's not fun. And let me say something too. This is kind of like how I did my knee replacement videos. I would just sit there and talk to you guys and tell you what my problems were. I don't know if many people actually talk about how they got to be diabetic or anything like that. So I think this channel is going to turn into Mondays will be talking about diabetic issues. And then Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays will be about our e-bikes. So it's going to be a dual purpose channel. Now, some people split it off into 2 channels. Too much of a headache to deal with that. If you want to hear about my health stuff or about diabetes stuff or what I'm doing for that week, watch on Mondays, okay? If you have no interest, watch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Those will be about e-bikes, all right? I'm just going to put it all in one channel. We'll split it. I mean, this channel started out as a health-related channel anyway, so why not, right? So let me talk about how I think I got to this diabetes thing. Now, first off, diabetes runs in my family, okay? My grandmother had it on my dad's side. My dad had it, okay? My brother has it, okay? I have it now. You could blame it on hereditary issues, but I think I blame this one on myself because I don't have to be overweight. I know I didn't have to be. I lose weight I wouldn't say easily, but I've lost 50 pounds at a time 3 times. You know, I lose it, then I just eat and gain it back, right? So I kind of blame it on myself. I don't blame it really that much on hereditary stuff because, okay, it's in my family, but I didn't have to be overweight. I could have worked on it. I could have exercised more. I could have eaten less sugary things. I could have eaten less caloric things, right? So I think I blame this basically on myself. I kind of put it on myself. So now it's up to me to get rid of it myself, right? The thing is that like I've told my former doctor before, and he's seen me go through this 3 times where I've lost 50 pounds at a time. And every time I've lost it, my pre-diabetes things went back down to, you're not diabetic at all, okay? Well, now it's gotten so bad that, now we got to deal with medication, which is really what I never wanted to do, okay? Also, I find that my eyesight is not that great anymore. So close-up stuff I don't see very well with my glasses anymore. In fact, I see things better without my glasses. So yeah, I'm looking at the tripod right now, and there's some words on the thing that's holding my phone. I use my iPhone 15. What is this thing called? 15 Pro Max. Yeah. There's some wording on there. I could see that wording not perfectly clearly, but I see it clearer than when I have my glasses on now. So that kind of tells you something has changed even in my vision. Now, having diabetes, you can have that affect your vision. In fact, I'm going to have to tell the nurse, I think I need to see an ophthalmologist or somebody to help me with the vision issues too. I don't know whether they could fix that at this point. It may be gone forever. I have no idea, but I'm telling you this. I see clearer without my glasses than with my glasses at this point. I'm looking further off in the distance behind the camera right now, and I can read wording on a picture on the wall better without my glasses. I'm nearsighted, just so that you know. I've worn glasses since my 5th grade. All right, so it's changed. I don't know. Let me look off over here. Yeah, I can see actually better without my glasses at this point. It's sharper without my glasses. But close up, with or without my glasses, not too good. Yeah, it's either way, it's not too good. But distance-wise, yeah, I seem to notice a little more sharpness without the glasses at this point. I'll put it on in case I'm scaring you without it. You're used to me with the glasses. So anyway, these are some of the effects of the diabetes. So let me tell you guys this. You know, if you're diabetic, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not diabetic, or you're pre-diabetic, or you know in effect in your heart you're heading in that direction, watch what you eat and look at all the calorie counts and look at all the sugar contents and all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't, you're gonna pay the price, and that's what I'm paying for right now. So yeah, watch your health, okay? Now, I've got a long way to go in weight. Now, I've never been secretive about my weight. I've always told you guys that I was, in the 260 ranges, and when I started catching the coughing and stuff, I basically stopped riding, and then the weather hit us, and then I couldn't ride my bike, and so I stayed inside, sat on a recliner chair basically the entire time, slept on it, did the whole thing, no exercise. ate stupid stuff, drank a lot of fruit juices and things like that. Yeah, that thing surely spiked all that stuff up. Yeah. So my weight was 260. I went up to 268 or 269. I'm just going to call it 268. And now I'm down 14 pounds. But let me tell you how high I had gotten at one point. I think you'll be shocked. I've been as high as 289 pounds. Yeah, 289. And that's when I started my first 50-pound diet, okay? So I dropped down to about 235 ranges, something like that, from 289. Now, I gained some of that back. I went back up to the, actually, I think the first time I went all the way back up to the 280-something ranges again. Then I dropped it back down, dropped another 50 pounds. Yeah, we see teeter-tottered at about 50-pound ranges back and forth. But eventually, I hovered in at around the 260, 269 range. Okay, so I never really did get back to the 289 range. The 289 range was when I was still teaching photography. I was quite overweight at that point, and I didn't seem to have that much problems that we could notice as far as health-wise, other than being way overweight. But yeah, it's kind of caught up now, right? So yeah, 289 was my all-time high. 268 was my current all-time high. So I'm down now to, what was it, 253.8, something like that. Yeah, that's where we're at now. Now, I fully expect I will drop down to the 230-something ranges. Well, let's give it let's give it a couple months. Yeah, maybe by riding season, I fully expect I should be in the upper 230s, mid to upper 230s. That's what I expect will happen. Now, I might be wrong, but Russ is never wrong. I told you guys that. No, it's gonna drop. I already know it. Just even if it wasn't for this diabetes thing, if I was just eating the salads and skipping everything else, it's gonna drop. Okay. In fact, energy level. Let me talk about energy level. My energy level dropped dramatically this past week, and I think it's because I haven't been eating a whole lot of, compared to what I used to eat. You're nice and full. You have a lot of energy. Yeah, eating salads, I don't feel full. I don't have a lot of energy. And then on top of that, you throw in the cold or whatever it is that I have now. Yeah, it dropped everything down. I mean, to the point where I didn't even feel like getting up to make the salad. Yeah, so I've been skipping breakfast and everything too, because it's like, oh, that's effort. And every morning I have to do a finger prick test where I'm actually poking my finger and then taking the blood and checking the blood sugar, the glucose test, right? It's not that hard to do. Maybe I'll show it to you one of these days. I'll show you how I do it so that you know what it looks like when it's being done, okay? So I take my blood pressure every morning. I take the blood pressure medication, and then I do the finger prick test. And now I have to add to it the metformin, which is the diabetes medication that'll be taken during supper, okay? And of course, the things for the coughing and for the cold, the Flonase, all that stuff. Let me tell you this. When I was younger and I would see the older folks taking all this medication, yeah, that's me now. People always say, yeah, you don't look your age. Yeah, well, I feel it. I feel my age. Yeah, I just turned 65 on the 15th of the month, and man, it all hit at one time. Everything hit at one time. Yeah, there's this diagnosis of the diabetes, the coughing. It started before the birthday, everything, and then you get, of course, Medicare. Yeah, I definitely feel my age. Yeah, okay, let me say this too, okay? And I mentioned this before. Somebody said, how could you laugh at all this stuff? Yeah, you got to have a sense of humor. If you don't have your sense of humor, life is miserable. Got to laugh at it. But that doesn't mean I don't take it seriously. As you can tell, I'm doing everything I can to fight this thing, okay? But no, I laugh at everything. You get used to it, all right? That's what I do. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're not in the situation I'm at. But if you are, or you feel you're heading that way, watch Mondays, okay? Watch the Russ is Right channel on Mondays. If you're an e-bike person, watch the RUSSISRIGHT channel on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday. Now, going forward, now we used to have videos every, it was every Tuesday through Saturday. Yeah, I left my Sundays and Mondays off. But we shifted to this 3-day e-bike thing simply because, without being out riding, there wasn't a lot of stuff I can do. I mean, I just sit there talk about the industry all day long, but we're not out there experiencing the ride. Now, going forward, I hope to get back to that level where when we're back out on the riding season, as the weather gets better, okay, I can't guarantee every single day will happen again, but as the weather gets better, I have to get out on the bike and pedal. Now, as you know, I don't usually pedal when I'm riding my bike and being on camera. I usually pedal after, okay? I think I have to add a little bit of pedaling, more so than I did in the past, and pedal getting home, all right? That's going to give me the exercise that I need. Right now, I'm using my recumbent bike. I dusted it off and said, okay, this thing's got to come back into service. So that's how I'm getting my exercise during the winter months. But during the summer, I hopefully get back out on the e-bike. And then the thing is, when I'm pedaling and running and riding, pedaling and making a video, okay, you're going to hear me huffing and puffing because I usually do. I don't want to overdo that, where all you hear me doing is, you don't want to hear that throughout the entire video, okay? So I'll pedal a little as I go, I'll throttle as I go too, and then as I head home, I will pedal that back, all right? So that's what's going to happen going forward. And like I said, I'll try my best to do a daily ride on Tuesday through Saturday, but I can't guarantee it, yeah. So I've gotten used to a 3-day video schedule at this point. Having the day off in between gives me some time to do other things. And right now I have to concentrate on health issues besides just making the YouTube videos. So we'll see how my health goes up until the riding season. Then we'll make final decision what we're going to do for that, okay? So I apologize for not having a video for you guys on Thursday and Saturday of this past week. It's just too much. This type of video is not that hard, really, if you think about it. I'm just sitting here and talking to you, and to me, that's perfectly fine. And as long as I don't have to put a riding video behind me, just putting a stationary photo behind me, it makes the editing a lot easier. And at this point, based on my health currently, that's what I have to do. So forgive me for not showing you a bike riding video as I'm talking to you on Monday here. By the way, too, I had one person decide to leave my channel. He said, all you talk about is health and about your health. I'm tired of it. I'm out of here. Sorry. Nice having you, but I got to be me. I got to tell you what's going on. And I think the last couple of videos I did mention the health quite a bit because, first off, I wanted people to hear it so that it could help them, so that they know things do happen to people, okay? I bought that e-bike because of my knee. It was to help my health, okay? Well, now that e-bike's going to have to help me with other issues as well, including the exercise I need for the diabetes issues. So I felt it was important for people to know this is what I'm going through and this is what I'm using to help me. So, the e-bike's fun. There's no doubt about it. But it's also something that can help you and give you a little bit of help in the health issues too. So if I lost you because of that, sorry. It's just going to be the case. I got to be me. I got to tell you what's going on. I don't hold anything back. I tell you everything. So watch on Mondays for health stuff and other things. It may not always be health issues. But Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays will be our e-bike videos. Okay? Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully better than me. I'll keep you updated. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you plan to watch on Mondays, so I know how many people are really planning on keeping track of how I'm doing. And let me know what you think, okay? And if you're having these issues too, let us know that too. We can work these things together, right? I told you guys before, we'll drop weight together. Well, I already got a head start on you guys. All right. Hopefully, you guys, you can lose your 10 pounds before riding season 2. All right. I'll talk to you guys next time.